You know what? It's crazy how every great prophet and king in the Bible, the Quran, no matter what, they have some connection to ancient Egypt. You know, ancient Egypt brings credibility. You see, in the ancient world, even in the modern world, it brings credibility. It said Matthew 2:15 says, and Jesus stayed in Egypt until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord has spoken by the prophet. Out of Egypt I have called my son. You see, out of Egypt. And that prophecy was not just for Jesus, but also for Jacob, who would later be called Israel. Abraham, you see, benefited. How many times were the Israelites in famine and they went to Egypt to feed? You see, they was in famine out there in that desert, and they came in on their knees begging for food and water. And the ancient Egyptians fed these people. And all you hear about old evil Egypt, old evil Pharaoh. No, talk about the time when Pharaoh had, mercy on you and fed you when he didn't have to. Nobody even talks about the fact that Jacob blessed Pharaoh because he knew he was on his knuckles, that his people was on their knuckles, and Pharaoh gave them a piece of land. Nobody talk about that. He didn't have to do that, but he did. He gave them, and he could have easily said, no, I don't want y'all in here. Y'all ain't nothing but a problem, and they probably would have went extinct because Jacob only came into Egypt with 70 people. So if they would have, if Pharaoh, they was on their knuckles. It didn't say God was feeding them. They were coming into Egypt with their little coins, buying food so they could take to their people. What if Egypt and Pharaoh would have closed the door on the Israelites? They probably would have went extinct. So Pharaoh was a savior. Egypt was a savior. You see, for Jesus, for the Israelites. You see, so all of them have benefited from ancient Egypt. And so, but a black land. How could the Jews be white today when they stayed in Egypt for 430 years? You see, how you going to come in with 70 people, stay there for 430 years and come out white? Don't make no sense. How could Moses be raised as the Pharaoh's grandson unless he looked like Pharaoh? Talk to me, family.